Welcome to Tallinn, Estonia. This is the old town, and without a doubt my favourite old city I've ever seen. This place was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997 as a beautifully preserved medieval town. Today we're going to have a look around. Here we go, up to the top. Apparently it's 200, oh jeez, there's 200 stairs up this medieval tower. Have a look at this climb. Here goes my watch buzzing, telling me I've climbed my 10 sets of stairs for the day. Who's in the other window? Not really. Got a way to go yet. Fantastic. I'm loving the authentic rope grab rail. Imagine trying to open this in Australia. You'd have no flipping chance. Whew. Is this the top? This way. Oh wow. Look at this. Fantastic. That's where we were. Right up there. If that's too intimidating for you, it's about 250 steps. There is another option, which I'll show you shortly. First thing I noticed about this medieval town compared to the other old towns in Europe, she's not flat. Have a look at this. I really love this stuff. The old towers with the wooden walkways, very Game of Thrones. Very spectacular. It is Sunday morning. Guess the denomination of that priest. He is working in the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church. This is Epping Tower. In here they've got a fully interactive display. You can try on armour, helmets, swords, all stuff from the 14th century. Looks amazing. Let's go in and have a look. Oh. I'm not sure that's 14th century transport. Fully interactive display where you can try things on. Oh, I'm not going to try the full armour seat. What do you reckon? Gonna pull that off? Oh. I reckon that's about 10 kilos. Let's have a look at this. Oh. That has no padding. No, nothing inside. That would just be horrific to wear. Before I started filming, I thought about trying this on. This suit of chainmail. I tried to pick it up. It's got to be 50 kilos. The weight is just staggering. How you could wear that, move and fight, beyond me. You can try on all these bodysuits of armour if you want to. Selection of wonderful gloves here. Let's see if we can. Put this on. Oh. Gonna have to put the camera down for this. All right, sitting down my dressing table. What will we wear today? I go for the The bear claw glove. Imagine getting raked with that. Oh, what else do we have here? This. It's actually not too heavy. You can move reasonably freely. You can't sort of go left, right. You can go up or down, and the weight's probably surprisingly light. It's probably only, I don't know, 2 to 3 kilos. What else have we got here? What's that? That's a big shoulder plate. Yeah. Very interesting. I think the bear claw's the go. We do some carnage with that. Imagine putting all this crap on. You'd weigh 250 kilos. Choose your sword. How heavy are they? Lighter than I expected, actually. Excellent. More chainmail. Oh, this might be me. Nice. Or a cone head. Nice axe. Imagine copying that in the back of the head. This is the Great Seaward Gate, the one that faces the coast and was the most important because this is the one all the sea trade came through. And up there you can see a magnificent dolomite carving that bears the coat of arms of the city of Tallinn. It's undergone renovation and modification through the 17th up to the 17th century, making it bigger and stronger. And originally it had a like you see in the movies, one of those drop-down gates that came through this opening. A lot of this was destroyed in a fire in 1918, but it has been restored since. Very easy to spot the Russian embassies these days.
Nobody loves you.
How do we stop this murderer? I have no idea. I've also arrived in town on Medieval Market Day. Apparently this does not happen all the time, but the festival is on right now.
Echte volkoren allemaal, die mensen die rekenen.
Not all of the city survived World War II. These are old foundation remnants. They're now just, I guess, garden edges. But earlier they would have been foundations for the buildings that were here. you see this wall, this type of wall, you know you're seeing the really old 14th century stuff. Now, there used to be a castle this way, and there used to be a castle that way. And linking them underground was a secret tunnel. Now, it's no secret today, it's actually the home of Wana Tunnel Bar and Grill. So let's go down into a 700-year-old tunnel that's now a restaurant. Got missiles on the ceiling there. Amazing, isn't it? I'm not sure they had electricity 700 years ago, or big screen TVs, air conditioning, or a bar, but they have today, and it's awesome. When you see these underground tunnels running from castle to castle, all I can think of is rendezvous. Was it the king or the prince or the queen ducking through the tunnel to go and see their lover incognito so no one could see them? Good times back then, I reckon. Good times. Good to be the king. That's lunch done. Started to cool off a bit here in Tallinn, so got the jacket on. I think they're forecasting showers later today. Now, I promised you a second lookout point, so I'm headed there now. The weather here's gotten a little rough. And this here, this is the gate between the upper city and the lower city. And basically, the rich people live in the upper city, and the poorer people live in the lower ground. But surprisingly, it was the poor people that controlled this city gate. Basically, the rich people would come down to the regular town, get absolutely blind drunk, and make an absolute problem of themselves. So in the evenings, the regular folks would bring the rich people back up here, push them through the gate, shut the door, lock the gate, and refuse to open it until the next morning. Okay, we've got hailstones now. Rain shelter's getting a little full. Look at the water running down this street. Holy cow. Come for the weather, they said. Many of the cobblestone streets in this city are actually round cobbles rather than the squared off brick style ones. It looks good. Oh, the old white Nikes. I'm not appreciating this weather, that's for sure. Okay, well this is the second lookout point in Tallinn. Towards the ocean there, across to Finland. And of course the cream coloured spire over there, we're up the top. That's the lookout we were at before, looking back this way. And you can see some of Old Town from here. But this is much more accessible, and you don't have to pay a fee to come up here either. This is the town hall. It was completed in 1402. It was the home of the local municipal council, and from what I can see here, negotiations with the local council were probably much like they are today back in the 1400s. Well, the rain has stopped, but the dark clouds gather. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you of this medieval historic town. If you get the chance to come to the Baltics and you've only got time to see one medieval town, this without a doubt is the best one. So that's my absolute recommendation. If you can get here, come and have a look at this one. The history, the information, everything. It's just amazing. Fantastic day. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.